start recording, and then like I have like different views. I have like the two girls right there, and then like for me, I can do just you.
Dope.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, and then we can add video clips and stuff. It just takes a lot more memory into the computer, and that's just kind of what sucks. You know what I mean? But this is where I kind of improvise and stuff like that, and.
Man, I would have to get used to the sound and the speaking. And
yeah, bro.
Like right now, I feel it.
Yeah, but and you feel like more into the conversation, right? So it's like more intimate between all three of us, you know. So like I think that's what like kind of like it sucks you in, you know. So because you're like, oh damn, like you're for real. It's like before it was just like damn.
It makes you freeze up a little bit, bro. I feel it.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I mean? Yeah, I feel it.
You're
Yeah,
kind of like, oh shit, like
you're on the spotlight, people. But I guess you get comfortable with it.
And that's why we're like, I don't know, like we're like, do we feel weirder? Like, do we act more different when we go, okay, 3, 2, 1, we are live from System in Place podcast. You know,
even when I do the Snapchat, bro, even when I'm in there, is like sometimes like just chill, it's just you talking. You know,
yeah.
Nobody's looking and shit. You can always delete it, but it feels like spotlights on there and shit. So you definitely, you know, we act different. And that's true. That's just, you know, general shit. It's gonna happen because then it's like real shit. It's like, okay, people are gonna look at it. People are gonna see.
Yeah, they're like seeing it and shit, and then they're like, oh shit, I'm fucking talking all this stupid shit. Me, and then I'll just start cussing a lot. I think when I started like, when I don't have anything to say, I'll start fucking. Like, I gotta start. I gotta catch myself on that, and I'm just like, oh shit, okay, I gotta chill out and let the girls talk. Maybe I'll just let them talk for a little bit.
It is a character, you know what I mean? Once you get in here and you start sitting down, it's like that. That's what I was saying. Maybe, you know, Belia does her wig thing and she could do wigs and shit, get into that character and shit. I don't know what I'll bring, but I'll do something, you know, where either I'm wearing something every single time that I come, or something where it makes me, okay, you know, you're in there, you're game.
Yeah,
game
right.
on.
Yeah. So and it's part of like TV and acting and shit too, bro. Like, you know, that's kind of where it comes down to, like, you come into your character, you know, like when I go out and I do my weddings, it's like, okay, so you're Dj.JNasty, you know, you're like, this is the person that you need to be. Everything's going to come out good. True. You know, you got your voice ready, you got your notes ready, you got your, you know, your music is set up, it's in the playlist. You have your agenda, what's going to be going on, and I feel way much better, right? So like when I'm there, it's just like I'm the shit. I'm this. Yeah, this is what I do.
True.
So it's like the same thing, like, you know, like, and I think it's, you know, like you said, it's time to start taking it more seriously, as in that aspect. Like, okay, so we're gonna come in, we're gonna bust out, you know, 2 hours. You know, in 2 hours we have these topics, and then we need to come in ready to shoot the shit and go from there. You know what I mean? And like make it pop. You know what I mean? Like give it that extra humph. You know, be ready for the camera, be ready for the YouTube viewers, because it's like people are not gonna waste an hour and a half of their life. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing, you know, that I've noticed too. Like with our views and stuff like that we do, you know, it tells you like your analytics, right? Like it tells you like how many times they stayed on the video, how many times did they, you know, they click out, did they get dragged in by a different video, stuff like that. So, you know, like that's kind of like we'll want to entice people into the beginning, and that's why I want to tell them like the topics, because at the beginning we can be like, hey, so today we're gonna talk about and then today starting with our first topic, we're going in with this. You know, that way people know at the beginning and they know what to expect also. Yeah.
And you can put that at the beginning too, so people see it and they follow that. That way it's not, like we said at first, it's not just open, you know, just fucking, let's just talk till everybody's finished talking, and it's like it goes on for an hour, 2 hours, and it's like, oh shit, well, when people are tuning out after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's like we just talked for no reason and shit. So
yeah.
That'd be dope, bro. But yeah, this feels different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, taking them off and talking, and
you can't hear shit, and then now I hear you like more into it, like you're fuck.
I like it though. I like it. It feels good. It feels different, but it feels good. I would have to get used to it, but I'm sure I get used to it.
Yeah, we just fucking come in here, just talk shit, just chill for a little bit, and fucking
and having notes in front of us too. That would help. You know, going back to this is what I was thinking.
Like I said, at first we were like all with notes and our laptops and shit, and then we kind of just like veered away from it. You know, I guess you start feeling cocky and shit. I guess, you know, you're like, whatever. So
I'm gonna take it like a news reporter.
We just talk.
My shit. No cards.
No cards and everything, and topics and stuff, because sometimes you don't want to give out. Like we say, like, I mean, it's like, it's just bullshit talking and stuff, but like people sometimes do take it seriously, and especially now in the age that we're going into, bro, like misinformation and all this shit's getting flagged and all this stuff. Like, you don't want to get flagged for stupid shit,
right?
Or like, even like if you're doing really good on the channel and then you get used to like going half-ass at it, and then you're putting out wrong information, then you get like it's gonna hurt your pocket too.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh shit, like, you know, we lost that video. It's a really good video, but
bro, to get some real shit going, some real shit. Like I said, you got the setup, bro.
We ready, man. We ready. So
yeah, if you guys bring me in the team, let me know and shit. That'd be dope.
All right,
start getting something serious going.
So yeah, so I think we meet like twice a month. So let me see what these girls want to do. I know I talked to them and I was like, I think I asked them, I was like, but you know, like I said, they're talking about you know, different guests. But if we add somebody else, that's gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a guest. It's gonna be somebody that just comes in.
Yeah.
That we do every week.
It'd be nice to get, like I said, guests that already have views, because nobody's.
Yeah.
I mean, you could bringing in this guest and nobody knows who the fuck it is. It's just the homie is like, why am I gonna tune in to see that person? I don't know who the fuck it is. But if it's somebody that's like, oh shit, this YouTuber or this famous person from San Diego, because there's a lot of people from San Diego, even from LA, and that's not a far drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't mind. If it's gonna be serious, putting in a little bit, I pay for their gas. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I'll pay for
little things like that.
It's not a lot of money, but fuck it, I'll
treat
pay
them
for
out to eat.
Yeah,
shit like that. You know,
exactly.
little things like that.
Yes, and that'd be fucking dope, bro. That'd be fucking dope to bring somebody that's. I'm sure there's gonna be supporters. I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, we just got it started, but look what we got going and shit. Would you mind coming in? And we're just gonna interview about your life. How'd you get famous? How'd you do it?
Yeah.
And
fuck yeah, bro. That's dope.
That'd be, little things like that. Be fucking sick.
All right. Yeah, I'll talk to the girls. We'll see what's up. We'll tell them. We'll try to get you in. And
Belia's trying to get me into fucking ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah.
You down?
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
No, they do the frog one. They do the.
Isn't that ayahuasca?
No, it's called kambu.
Oh yeah,
kambu,
right.
Kambu.
Yeah. I'm down, bro. But I told her, I was like, you have to be my guide because I'm scared.
Yeah, she's trying to get me to go over there, and I was supposed to. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down to do it, and we'll do it together and shit. It's a trip.
I have a little
GoPro.
Yeah, so we can fucking do it, and then we can upload.
You want to show people you're fucking throwing up and shit, and shitting your pants. There's one. We had a homegirl that came in, and she was talking about it, and B had taken her. She was like, "Oh my, this was the craziest thing." And then they got to explaining what happened, like when the girl was here, and I was like, "Nah." She's like, "Yeah, dude." She like fucking straight, she fell on the floor. Like, she didn't fall on the floor, but I think she fell like back, and she was like on Velia, and she was like, tripping out and shit. And they had to pour water on her, and then they gave her a bucket, and she started throwing up. Because it's like you throw up all your impurities, or or whatever is, it
cleanses your body,
your body and shit from like all these bad things and stuff. So, it's just medicine. It's just like crazy. Like, I don't know.
I'm down to do that. I'm down. I told her as long as you bring me with you, and I trust her. I've known her for a while. I trust you. So whatever you tell me to do this, fucking cut off your arm, I'll cut my arm off. Fucking.
You talking about cut my arm, but they are gonna burn you with some fucking needle or something. Okay. Not a needle. It's like a little spoon and shit, and they burn you like your skin first, and then that's where they put the drops and shit.
Oh, no shit.
Of the medicine and shit.
The kombu and shit.
I'm like,
I'm down, bro. I'm fucking down. I've done. I mean, I haven't done crazy shit. I've tried like every drug, like the
the low grade
ecstasy and all that shit. But that's like some other level. That's like acid and shit, bro.
Oh, I remember ecstasy.
Fuck. Hey, you know what? Real shit. I did ecstasy 2 times, and neither of the times I felt it.
Nah,
neither of the
for
fucking.
us?
The first time was, you know who gave it to me? Don't put this out, but
okay.
And I gave him back the pills. I was like, bro, this shit didn't give me nothing.
Right.
Yeah. And he was mad. He was like, no, this is fucking Molly. This should like really kick in.
Oh, like, shit.
It's not kicking in. So I gave it back to him because he gave me something to try. He's like, try it, and then you want to sell it. Sell them and shit. I didn't feel it. And then the next time that I tried it, no, I'm lying. I tried it 3 times. The next time that I tried it, I went to a club in San Diego. It used to be Club Animal, or was that in TJ?
I was in TJ.
Right. There was one in San Diego that is now fucking another club. But I went there with my ex-wife, and these girls came with us, fucking hippie girls, white girls and shit. They gave us Molly, they gave us ecstasy. I tried it, nothing, bro.
Damn.
Nothing. I didn't feel shit.
That's crazy. That's some fucking mad fucking.
Fucking, I have the fucking kryptonite. I have the potency and shit,
like,
right?
That's fucking crazy.
They were telling me drink fucking orange juice, fucking hold your breath. They were telling me do all this shit. I was trying to do it. I really wanted to get high. Like, I wanted to get horny. I was with my girl, and she was down for a threesome and shit.
You're like, shit. You're like, I don't feel anything.
I don't feel shit.
Bro, I used to fuck when I used to roll. Like, that shit was fucking crazy. Like I get like tingly all over my body and shit, like fucking horny. I don't know if I really got horny, but it was just like everything felt good.
Yeah.
Because I never fucked on it, because that was like the one thing. Like I
heard people say don't do that.
Yeah,
shit.
They said like don't fuck on it,
because then when you fuck without it,
you're not gonna feel the same. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from that. Right. So, but I loved it. Like there's this one time this chick was fucking, she had vapor rub, bro. And we were chilling at the homies pad, and we were just rolling. Everybody was fucking rolling, and this bitch starts throwing fucking vapor rub like all over my fucking chest, and she starts doing it under my eyes, dude, and like on top of my fucking eyebrows. I bet
that felt dope as fuck.
And it was just like it was just intense. And then she grabbed this fucking huge ass massager, dude, and she just starts fucking massaging me. I was just like, damn, bitch, you don't make me come right now. Like I don't even know what the fuck.
You should have, bro.
That shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
That's what I wanted to feel, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I wanted
don't know.
to feel.
I feel like you damn.
Because my girl, because I, she was my ex-wife, but we talked about threesomes and shit, and she's like, okay, tonight's the night, let's do ecstasy, fuck it, let's do it. And we had some white girls with us, and the white girl knew, we're gonna do a threesome and shit. And she was down.
We got a hotel room.
Still? No, bro. We got the hotel room. It was me, my wife, and then her and her girl.
Yeah.
And I got up and I was like, hey, come to our bed and shit. And she wasn't feeling it. I think because my wife said she didn't feel it either. She didn't feel the ecstasy either.
Damn.
I feel like maybe it's something where you kind of have to let yourself go.
Yeah, if you fight it too, like there's people that are super strong. That's the same thing about like mushrooms. Mushrooms, is like mushrooms. If you don't let yourself, like you can fight it. And I've had like fighting thing. Like I've had a fighting with mushroom. Like like no, don't hit me, And you know what? Or like if I'm not in the right situation with the right people, like you feel that with vibes and shit. Like that. So like I remember like one time I took mushrooms and I was like I was going to a party, and then I was like, nah, I turned around and I just like left. I was like, fuck that. I was like, I don't know, I feel weird. Like I don't know who these people are.
And I think that's what I did with ecstasy. I was thinking to myself, it's not gonna hit me, because I tried. So when I tried that one, I was like, it's not gonna hit me. It's gonna be the same as last time.
Damn.
And I think mentally it just
I
kicked it out. And fuck, I should have just let it, fucking take it in, like fucking hit me and shit.
What we used to do, what was it, orange juice? No, like orange juice.
I heard orange juice fucking makes
because it's the acidity, right?
Yeah,
because the acidity and shit. Or they should say like sucking on orange. You sucking on orange.
I went to the bar and shit. I was getting fucking just orange juice, no alcohol. I did that a couple times and nothing. I was, man, fuck. So I think that the whole mood went down. We got to the room and it was like,
damn, that's a trip.
I mean, I have threesomes before, but
like, but it wasn't that time.
It wasn't
when I
that
was
time,
in
bro. Yeah,
like, damn, that's trippy as fuck.
That's a good topic to talk about too. Threesomes and shit.
Threesomes.
Bro.
Yeah. There you go. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. First time I had a threesome. I feel like we're doing a podcast now. First time I had I tried to have a threesome, bro. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I walked out, bro. The girls talk shit about me.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why though, because we were in a room. It was New Year's, and I brought my boy over from LA, and he's gay. One of my best friends. Okay. He's gay. He brought his boyfriend over, and he brought two girls. Right. One of them was fucking cute. The other one was like so. And then he's all like, hey, you down to have a threesome with the two girls? And I was like, fuck yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm down. And they're like, all right, well, we're all staying at this hotel. You can stay with us. So I told my brother, all right, I'm not going to roll with you guys. I'm going to roll with them.
Okay.
We went back to the hotel room. I'm in the fucking bed with two girls. I'm making out with both of them. And I just hear somebody moaning, bro. And I turn around. My boy's getting fucked in the ass. Bro. Yeah. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't fucking do it. I had to walk out.
You're like, no, aquí va a tocar pa todos. You're like, fuck this shit.
I'm like, yeah, they're trying to set me up. Yeah, bro, I had to walk out.
Nice try, motherfucker.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And then my boy's like, why'd you leave? Because you're fucking moaning, bro. I literally turned around. He was on his fucking,
his board?
Yeah. Getting it up the ass. I mean, much respect to the gay community and him and shit. And that's my boy. That's my best friend. But I couldn't do it, man. Just... no joke, it made me want to throw up.
Yeah,
it made me want to throw up.
Well, I mean, it's just you're not used to shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just it's a shock. You know what I mean? I mean, one thing is to see it, like you scroll through it porn and shit. You see some fucking guy getting his ass beat.
Right.
But
it's a nice thing for your main boy to be right there getting fucked, bro. Shit. Like, nah, I'm good.
Like, what was I supposed to do? Throw you a pillow? Yeah, bro, shut up.
That shit was an experience.
Oh shit! But the girls were doing it for you though. They weren't like, come on.
Nah,
suck your dick.
One was giving me head. One was giving me head, and I was making out with the other one and shit. And I told him, I'll step outside. I'll be right back. I went to the lobby and shit. I went to my car. I smoked. Came back. I sat down right outside the door for a little bit. like 20, 30 minutes, walk back inside. One girl was already passed out because we were drunk. I mean, it was New
Yeah,
Year's,
yeah,
so
yeah,
one
yeah.
of them was drunk and shit. The other one was kind of like off of it because I had left and shit. So just came back and we went to sleep, and that was it.
Damn. All right. That's
Yeah,
cool. I respect
yeah.
that.
That shit was crazy.
Sheesh. That's good. That's a good one though, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man.
I had a threesome though. I mean, I recorded. I have a video on my phone. Yeah, I had a really good
There
threesome.
you go,
yeah,
bro.
this white girl, she hit me up and straight out like, yo, me and my girl been trying to look for somebody to have a threesome, and you fit the description.
And you fit the description, motherfucker.
I was like, call your girl right now. She's like, I'm having a kickback tomorrow. I was like, well, fucking tell her. And she told her, and she was down, and we recorded it and shit. They were trying to start a Pornhub. So
did you do? Don't you have like an OnlyFans too?
No, I tried to open an OnlyFans. I tried. It didn't let me because I didn't have a Twitter. So I did a Twitter.
Really?
I don't know. You're supposed to have like all these social medias. So I did a Twitter and shit. That's another topic too. OnlyFans, because a lot of girls are doing it. But I tried to do it. It got denied because I didn't have a Twitter. I made a Twitter. I tried to open it, and fucking it just didn't let me.
Oh, maybe they just want to make sure that it's you, because then like a lot of people can make it like a fake account. And
but
shit,
it asks you for your
bank routing number. Shit.
No,
like that,
no. It asks you for your. You have to take a picture of your ID card, and then you have to take a picture of yourself with your ID card.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Naked?
Right? No, I did the whole thing, bro. I fucking tried it, but I did start a fucking private Snapchat.
Okay.
So I have like a private Snap.
But you're not getting money off of that.
Yeah, I'm making money off.
Oh,
of
you
that.
can make money off of that?
Yeah, I made $100 in one day, bro. Yeah.
Damn, okay,
on some real shit is real shit. Keeping it real.
We got to talk with me this one with the homie, my homie, another guy that I've been interviewing and shit. And he was like, toes and buttholes, fucking OnlyFans and shit, bro. Like, watch it. That's hilarious.
My shit's called only for girls, but the people that are paying for my videos are guys. Gay guys.
Okay.
I don't care, bro. I'm not gay. I respect the gay community, but I don't care I make $25 per video.
And that's
what
I told the homie. I was like, bro, if we make fucking an OnlyFans, bro, like what? Like, how many chicks are going to be actually watching? I was like, there's not going to be a lot of chicks watching us,
guys,
bro. It's like, how do you feel about fucking guys jerking off to your butthole? I was like, I don't know. Like,
you know what? I don't post none of them. I don't post my ass. I just, dick video. I got a big dick. Yeah, I'll put it out there. I got a big dick. But, guys looking at that shit. I don't care. The first video I sold was to this guy that had been asking me forever, hey, are you bi? Would you ever do it? I was straight out, no, I wouldn't. But I'll send you a fucking a video. You gotta pay me for it. He's like $50. I was like, fuck yeah.
Wow.
30-second video, $50.
Damn.
And I already had that video anyways, because I sent it to girls.
Okay,
and shit,
okay.
So I was like, I sent them a video. But this is the video when
damn, what a savage.
with the two girls. That's the white girl and the other girl. Full on threesome, bro. That shit was bomb. That shit was.
You're savage, bro. You're fucking crazy, motherfucker.
I've had like 3 threesomes, different girls and shit.
There you go, bro. That's fucking sick, bro.
Now I feel like I can get married again. For real.
Oh shit.
Like, I know, yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like every man has to have a threesome a couple times before getting married. If not, you're gonna get it stuck in your head. You're gonna ask your wife. She's gonna get mad about it and shit. And I mean, unless your girl's into that, unless your wife's into that and shit. I got my wife's wife into it, and then I asked her when we got divorced, and I was like, "Remember we were gonna have a threesome?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Were you really into it, or just because?" She's like, "No, just because of you. Just, I mean, I was doing it for you and shit." Because at the time we were kind of getting divorced, so she was trying to keep me. So she called me, "Yeah, I'm down for it." So we went to the club, and we were gonna do it with this girl.
And that was weird. And I feel like I would feel more like I would feel guilty about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna ask for a threesome, but if you bring it up, I'll be like, okay.
Oh no, I was on there. I was asking her.
I was like, okay,
like, babe, let's do it. And she brought up, this is a good point for girls too. When I was married, she asked me, she's like, straight out, would you let me have a threesome, you and another guy? And I told her, I was like, listen, if we're married for life, later on, we can fucking fly to Miami. We can fly to somewhere where we're never gonna talk to this person again. We'll go clubbing and shit. And if we're gonna be married forever, I don't want to be the type, because for her it was anal. She was the type where like I would never do anal, But if we're gonna be married for life, later on in life,
that's what she
we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So for me, it was the same thing. Like, no, I don't want to see my wife getting fucked and shit. But if it's like I'm asking her for a threesome, I gotta be able to put myself in her shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And I think that's one of the things that guys. I mean, that's why I'm not gonna ask. I'm be like, shit. She'll be like, well, are you down for another guy? Fucking be railing me. I'm like, right. I don't know. So I'm just like, okay. So I mean, that's why I think a lot of guys don't ask for it because are you gonna be able to do that with another guy? Yeah, and that's the hard pill to swallow. I think a lot of guys go like, fuck yeah, fucking threesomes, fucking all the time. But once it's like it's not going according, once
it's like with the other way around.
Once it's like they're not paying attention to you, they're like, yeah, no.
That's the actual threesome there.
Damn. That's güeritas.
Yeah, she's Mexican, but she acted white. The güerita was the girl that's getting her pussy ate out. She's asking me to spit in her mouth and shit. My mouth was just dry because we were doing coke. So I couldn't spit in her mouth, but that's the white girl in there.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, white girl was bad.
Damn.
That was fun, bro. That one was fun for sure.
Yeah, see? Those are good stories, bro.
Yeah.
I love those stories like that, bro.
Yeah. Those are good times. See, things like that, bro. Threesomes is a good topic, you know, and we have to look at it from both perspectives, because I'm pretty sure that's what the girls would say. That's the first thing girls would say. You know, you're cool with 2 girls, but would you be cool with?
Yeah, with 2 guys and 1 girl, and one guy and your girl,
right? Some other guy and shit. I'd be scared. Honestly, I'd just be scared if it was like let's say Loco and shit, like San Diego.
Yeah,
I'd just be scared that he would hit her up again, or she would.
I think I like that. Shit. Yeah, I like that idea. Like, because I think a lot of people I've heard of, like, you know, people that are swingers, like they go, like they do it on vacation.
Right.
Shit. Like we've talked about, like pineapples. So pineapples, like, it's like a code word for swingers. So you know, when people are wearing fucking like in vacation and they're wearing like pineapples on their shorts, on their shoes or shit like that.
That's what it means.
Yeah, and even like I think I heard when you're grocery shopping, if you grab your pineapple and you put it upside down, it means you guys swing.
No shit.
Yeah, and I was like,
I'm gonna start looking at.
I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go around the fruit section. Back and forth.
Oh, she got a pineapple. She got a pineapple.
What if she doesn't know and she's like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Well, girl, you better flip that pineapple right over right now, because let me tell you.
You know what that means and shit. Yeah, bro. I want to do the swinger shit, bro. I really, really want. I want to be able to find, like, you know, I've been married once before, so.
How long were you married for?
3 years.
Okay.
3-4 years, like on the dot, kind of on the dot.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Did you really think you were gonna be here with her for like the rest of your life, or was it like a?
Nah, real shit. This is what we talked about. It was because we got married 3 or 4 months after we met.
Okay.
So we didn't know each other for a long time. So what we were in love with was what our future was holding. Like, she was military. She had the whole military thing going. Her parents were dope. I was out of the military, but with the career of the hotel. So we're like, we barely know each other. But if we keep going the way we're going, we're a power couple. I mean, we were making good money together. I was making good money. She was making. I was only 21. She was 19. So it's like, at that age, she could buy whatever car she wanted. I had my car. I had my shit paid off. It was like, okay, in 3 years, we're going to have good money, start buying a house. We're going to fall in love then. Like, we really like each other, but we're not really in love. We don't really know each other. But we were in love with what we were going to become. Yeah. So I felt like, we were going to be together for a long-ass time. But, you know, shit happened and shit got in her head. She really wanted a baby and shit. Her mom and her grandma got in her head that they wanted, well, you know, when are you guys having a kid? You guys live together. Her mom and her grandma are, like, really Catholic. So it's like, what's the next step and shit? And for me, it was like, yo, you're 19. You're not even 21 yet. You know what I mean? Like, stop thinking about a kid. And that's when the problem started. It was like, fucking, you know, she wants a kid. And it was like every fucking day we would argue about that. The first year, it was like honeymoon, bro. It was fucking dope. Yeah. She was dope. I was smoking weed every day. Fucking cool as fuck. And then after her parents or her mom and her grandma came to visit and shit and got that shit in her head about the kids, every single day she saw me smoking, she was like, yo, somebody told me that if you smoke weed, you can't have babies because it kills your sperm and shit. Yeah. So she would get on my shit about smoking. I was like, yo, you met me as a fucking stoner. Like, what the fuck, yo?
Yeah. That's hard, bro.
Yeah, bro. We just arguing every fucking day. I tried to move away a couple times. I moved to my brother's to Sacramento for 3 months and shit. Came back. We tried it. Moved away again for 2 months. Went to Vista. Tried it again. But now after you move away once, like, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard after you, like, you know, you separate and, like, I mean,
I saw freedom again and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
But I never cheated, bro. I mean, I carried that shit on my shoulders and shit.
That's good.
Never had a girl before her, never had a girl after her, and it was like, let's fucking try it. I haven't had a girl since, you know what I mean? I don't do girlfriends and shit. I just fuck around. I just have fun. But with her, it was like serious. I thought it was serious, you know? I felt like I had my life done and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How old are you, actually?
31.
31? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
1990.
Damn. I'm 91.
You're 91?
I'm going to be 30 this year, dog.
By one. Yeah, it hurts, bro.
It hurts. That's what they say.
Hey, real shit. Hey, some shit that they say, like fucking just getting up from the fucking couch. I'm serious, taking like naps like, in the middle.
Bro, I be fucking
my knees and shit.
Well, I've been DJing and shit for a long time, so my back's already fucked up because I've been carrying speakers and fucking amplifiers since fucking I was young. So I'm like, my shit will go out like at least once a year, like where I'm just like, oh fuck, why does it hurt? I'm like, I don't know, I can't move for like a whole week, like it's fucking like hurts and shit. But fuck, that's hilarious, bro.
That's
like
some real shit, bro.
That's some real shit, bro. Like 30 is gonna be fucking intense. I don't know, like I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of just chilling, cruising through. I don't know. Like I feel like I should have been doing a lot more other things, and I'm just like, I don't know.
You know what?
I mean, it takes time.
Omar, DJ Young O, he was talking to me about like, cause he's my age, he's 31.
Yeah.
And he was talking about like the DJ life, bro. Fucking, it's hitting hard. Like he's thinking about like that's why he started doing like the dental thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw he got his career in that.
Yeah, cause he's all like, fuck, bro. If I'm hurting right now at 31, I can't fucking, you know.
Yeah, you can't keep going like that. Yeah,
it's fucks up your sleep. Even me that I help him out. I mean, I go to sleep at 2, 3 in the morning and shit just by helping out, and I feel like, damn, how does he do this every Saturday? Yeah. It's like, fuck.
Sundays.
You guys' life is respectable, bro, because fuck, man. People like, hey, you DJ? Like, no, they DJ, bro. It's a job. It's a fucking career. It's this shit's hard, bro. Fucking, it's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, like the homie, he's like, yesterday I went to go help him out. He does weddings, and then I did the photo booth. Yeah. So it's like, bro, like he's coming out of there, we're coming out of there at like 12, you know, like on a Wednesday and shit. Right. And it's just like down the street. I'm like, fuck, these places around here, bro, they have weddings like 7 days a week, bro.
Right.
They don't give a fuck, bro. They're just like tienen salones. Yesterday's party was like maybe like no more than like 30 people, I think.
Oh,
I don't
shit,
know. It was just like a little family thing.
Yeah.
But they're probably from like, I think they were from out of town, coming to destination
on
wedding.
A Wednesday and shit.
You know, and just fucking probably like taking advantage of the rest of the week here in San Diego and shit like that, you know?
Fuck yeah.
So, but I mean,
that life is
you know,
hard, bro.
It's fun, bro. It's fun. Like the DJ life, you know, you see different women, you see like different parties and, you know, different energy, you meet new people. So like it's addicting. I think most of it is addicting, bro. Like I think for a long time, bro, like I was just looking for that, like that same flow, like that same lifestyle. Like I was just like party. Like this is what I do. Like, you know, this is my job, you know, like I have to do this. So I think I got kind of stuck in that mentality of like being a party person, right? Instead of being like maybe like a DJ person, you know, like so I was just like, oh, okay. You know, so like I'm trying to just keep on into like the whole DJing thing. Like I haven't done a lot of clubs. Like we do like Coyotes like once a month and stuff like that.
Okay.
But you know, like I think I've tried to get more into the aspect of like the professional lifestyle of like the DJing. You know what I mean? Like taking care of weddings, like things that are gonna actually pay out good for the outcome that you're doing and stuff like that. Because sometimes like, I'm like, fuck, dude, like it is. It's una chinga to leave nightclub at 2 a.m. and then like fucking go to work at 7 a.m, get up at 7, you know, be at work at 8. Oh, you have
a full-time job too, right?
Yeah. So I have a full-time job. So like 7 days a week. I mean 5 days a week. You know, so I'm in Poway and shit. Damn. But it's a pretty easy job, you know. Like I stick to what I know. Like I do graphic design, so
no shit.
So graphic design, stickers and prints and shit like that.
Yeah, I see your shit. Yeah.
So I do that. And then I cut those at my work. So I use the machine. The machine cuts them and shit. And then that's like it's like PVC.
You did
or something like that.
You did my. Did you do my business cards? No.
No, I don't. Maybe I did.
No, you did my flyers for a party.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the tickets. The tickets.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So so like I stick to that, and that's where I work at a print. So it's like it's not really like different from what I do. So I try to keep it on like with live music, art, and like podcasting, and then like, you know, and then graphic design, and like now I'm like doing video and stuff like that, video menus and shit like that. So I'll try to keep it into like that aspect of life, so I have that leisure, you know, like I can leave at work sometimes. I can call in if I don't, if I'm gonna have a party or something like that, like they understand. So I kind of like I try to keep it in that like revolve everything around the same stuff that I do and stuff.
That's true. But I bet it's hard, bro. Fuck, especially when you're like 45 and shit.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm not gonna be DJing at 45, bro. Hopefully not.
Imagine DJ and you fucking make it like Pauly D.
Bro, my old boss, bro, he passed away this year, bro. Like rest in peace. But you know, the guy that I worked for in the company, like, you know, his company, like he was 50, bro. He was 55, like 55, I think, bro. He was like a young ass cat, bro. You know, era negrito, so like macizo, you know, like you know, like they don't age that, like you know, you can't really tell. Hey, yeah, shit, bro, like fucking like, I was like, he was fucking handsome guy, fool. He was just like cut, you know, like, you know, skinny, you know, like he was well respected, bro. Like, bro, chicks at parties would go crazy for him, bro. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck, like that's crazy. Like, what do you?
He's the one that passed away.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, shit. Like how the fuck, like this girl's like all over you, bro. Like I remember like a couple parties that I fucking went to go like chaperone, like because before I joined the company, he was like, okay, I gotta check you out, see how you handle situations, DJ and do photo booths and shit like that.
Right.
So he would be DJing and I would do the photo booths and shit. And like the chicks would just be like all over him. Like, oh my, is that your boss? What's his name? Da da da. I'm like, damn, girl. Bro? He's like, bro, I'll fucking take it right now. I can probably smash him. Like, he's like, but I'm not because I'm professional. And I was like, all right, bro, fuck yeah. Like, I like, hell yeah. True. But there's those times when you're out there gigging and se te tiran, pues a la se te tiran, And I'm just like, damn, like that chick did not give a fuck. It was funny because it was like her parents' wedding and shit, like, you know what I mean, like parents' wedding, like, and this bitch is like faded, like throwing herself at the DJ, like, hey,
you guys as DJs got a lot of baggage, bro. You guys got a lot of pull.
But it's you can't do a lot with it sometimes, bro. Like my homie was telling me too, like, because he DJs too, and I've been recording episodes with him. And he's like, oh, bro, like, fuck. He's like, nobody wants to fuck the DJ, bro. I gotta tell the girl, like, I gotta pack up all my shit. Like, where do you want to meet? Like, chicks, they see you, they want you right then and there.
You know
what I mean?
Like,
the
spot.
Like, you gotta take them home right there. Like, no bitch wants to wait around to like an hour and a half.
Even me, bro, when I'm fucking helping out the DJ and she's like, wait, I gotta fucking load everything up. I'll meet you later. It's like, man, half of them leave.
Yeah. You're gonna be calling at what 2, 3 in the morning? Like, you still awake?
I'm not horny no more. I'm sober and shit.
Yeah, like, so I mean, I think like DJs do get that build up of like, damn, yeah, bitches, yeah, like the amount of girls that like say hi to me while I'm DJing, like while I'm fucking doing parties, and they come up and like, like the DJ is like always like the front, like it's funny because in the parties, like there's always like a huge group of girls right in front of the DJ. You know what I mean? There's always like shaking their ass, and like I've had girls like straight like look back at me and shake it, and you know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck. Wait for me after. Yeah. Wait for me after. But it's just like, no, they fucking leave. Right. They get fucking too fucked up. They forget. And you're like, hey, I'm the DJ. They're like, bye. Like,
I just wanted you for that 1 minute. Shit.
Yeah, it was like
they want that clout, bro.
They want the clout. They like the energy, the music, and then pues ya ves uno también de cabrón. Se pone el micrófono, hey, and they hype them up even more and shit. So it's just little things like that, So I mean, you know your lane and shit, like me, like I'm not.
That lifestyle, bro, is crazy.
I'm not gonna leave my turntables just for
some pussy.
You're like, shit, laptop gets the llegas a la casa sin nada, literally sin nada. Bien deslechado y nada de equipo.
But you got that pussy though.
I don't
Check
know.
mark and shit.
I don't know if that's a win. I'm like, fuck.
Nah, it's definitely not, bro. It's
but,
not a win.
I mean, there's probably been a couple people that have lost their shit because of fucking, and then it's like another thing. It's like, if you drive to somewhere, and you park your car, you have that also, so if they fucking break into your car, or that chick can be setting you up to fucking get fucking jacked, you know what I mean? So it's just like going back to my homie, she's like, I gotta go back to my storage, drop everything off, then I'll meet you, I'm like, it is true, because it's like, we're carrying around $2,000, $3,000 worth of equipment fucking just in our car, and motherfuckers are just waiting. They're just waiting and shit. So I mean, it's good. True. It's good. It's good and bad, bro. But I feel like it's always it's good when you're like married and you have a girlfriend, because like everybody you feel like everybody throws themselves at you. Right. But when you're single, you're dry as fuck. I'm like, I'm like, where's everybody at? Like, I'm like, I remember being single, like,
bro.
Yeah, I remember I was fucking single for forever, and I'm like, damn, I can fucking get no numbers.
And now that you got a girl, everybody's.
And like everybody's like, oh shit, like,
why
oh,
the
what's
fuck
up?
Does that happen, bro?
I don't know. I think it's like your aura, like where you're like either energy that you're putting out.
They can smell it, bro.
Yeah, like they just sense you're faithful. They're like, fuck this guy. I can make him flip,
that's exactly
shit like
what it
that,
is, bro.
At the end of the day, like, chicks have something going on in their head too that tells them like, oh man, this guy.
I was talking to this one girl like 2 weeks ago, the same girl that was telling you about fucking that she would hit me up and fucking, did you eat today, and talk shit. Right? We stopped talking because of that, but fucking we started kind of like making it serious like 2 weeks ago, and we were really seeing each other like every day. I've never had a girl just throw herself at me just randomly until I started talking to her.
Okay.
And it was like, how the fuck do they know? I was at fucking CVS buying a day after pill and shit, and the cashier started throwing herself at me and shit just randomly.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking saw the day. Maybe she saw the day after.
He's like, yeah, this fool's a gentleman. He buys it. He's like, last guy made me buy it.
True. Fuck. She's like, what's your name? I was like, Richard. She's like, hey, that's my boyfriend's name, but I'll trade you for him. And I was like, what?
Hey, that's so what's up?
Yeah, and I was like,
hey, that's a slick move right there.
Yeah.
That's a
What if it wasn't his name,
know
right?
it probably wasn't, bro. What the fuck?
Oh,
She's just
shit.
trying to get dick down.
Yeah, she was. She wasn't too bad either, man. I mean, she wasn't bad.
But that's funny, bro. Like, shoot.
Yeah.
Usually, fucking day after pills, you get a fucking old grumpy guy, fucking as a cashier for you got some hot ass chick and shit.
And she's throwing herself at me and shit.
She's like,
bro.
damn, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. Fucking this podcast shit feels good.
Yeah, bro. This is kind of just what it is, just fucking come in. Let's link up some topics and shit, and if anything, bro, we can just meet, between me and like maybe a couple other homies too, like, you know what I mean, and just do something like that too.
I like that one. I like just because I know you and Velia.
Yeah.
I like that with Velia.
Yeah.
She's like, she's my girl. She's been my girl since we were in Los Traviesos together.
Yeah.
Crew days.
Yeah, bro. We gotta definitely get into that, like with her and shit, because I know she like brings back some memories and shit, and I'm like, I don't know, I wasn't right there with you guys, but. We did have those crews and that link up and shit. I have that
fucking video, bro, where it's fucking, why do they call you nasty? Because we do that shit nasty.
Hey, there you go. That's
I have that video, bro. I still have that video from back in the day, bro.
That's dope. We definitely got to play that one on the podcast,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll do like a fucking nostalgic one where we fucking just talk back about like the olden days and what's been going on and stuff. And just the stuff that's changed, bro. Like now it's just different, and I think, whatever happened back then was fucking... Like, it was like a once in a lifetime thing for like either just our generation, you know what I mean? Because we were in that verge of like the internet, this texting and fucking like MySpace and shit, like people just barely getting like tagged, forwarding messages.
Bro, fucking, we had that shit back in the day, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like this new generation kind of like, you guys have no idea how hard we used to go.
Yeah. And I think then I think, what ended up happening, I was thinking on like my way over here, like I was like, I at the end, like, because I'm watching this on Hulu, this hip hop thing, right? And they're talking about like rivalries and gangs, and like the way that hip hop started was from the gang shit and the drug life, and then them being able to fucking like provide money for these rappers that were coming up and coming, and then that's how they started producing them and shit like that, and that's where they started getting their money clean. Right. Like investing in these rappers, and these rappers come back with fucking millions of dollars and shit. Right. So, and I thought about like like the party crews, like, we were at the beginning, everybody was like super cool, we were all fucking like partying together, and then like kind of towards the end it kind of got sour, where it was like maybe like, oh, like we don't like that crew and we don't like this, and and I think we kind of forgot about what was really what we started for. We started because we wanted to hang out, party with each other, get lingo between each other. But I think like once we started naming like whoever was the main and whoever was the CEO, and like I think it brought on that like power type of move, where it's like you felt like you had a fight, for your crew, or you had like there's somebody that they can call out, instead of just being like, no, we're all in this for one thing, like it's kind of the same thing as like a structure, the same way with the structure as a podcast, what I mean?
For our generation, at least the party crews that we had, I remember I made some calls and I ended some of the parties, and the reason was, when I left to the military, the reason I joined the military as a cop. So the reason I joined the military as a cop was because we were throwing house parties. And at the time, at least in my perspective, our crew was one of the biggest ones, West Coast certified, and we were making videos. But cops were showing up, and we didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, we didn't know how to talk to the cops. And I knew that you can't just stop a party just to stop it, but we didn't know how to fight the cops. So they were like, we'd go to the door and be like, who's in charge? I'd be like, I'm 18, so I'm in charge of the party. And I would talk to them. A lot of people would start running and be like, don't fucking run. That's going to make it worse. Stay there. We can throw parties legally. They can't come in. Nothing can happen. But it got to a point where I didn't know how to talk back to the cops. So I was like, I want to be a cop in the military, learn my rights, learn what I'm talking about, come back and make this shit big. But when I came back, my little brother, he had joined TOK, taking over. I asked him if he wanted to run my crew, West Coast certified, but there was a split between my crew, and it broke into three. Street Anthems and some other party crew. And they actually called me too. SAP was Street Anthems, and there was another one. There was there was two main guys that I had left in charge. They fucking broke off, started their own party crew. They called me when I was in the military and asked me if I wanted to run it from there. From the military. And I left my crew with like $2,000 so they can keep partying and shit. Like we would make money, save up a little bit, spend the rest on putting gas on people's cars and feeding everybody and shit. But we had a little bucket of money so we could throw more parties and shit. So I left somebody in charge. They got mad. These people got mad because they were just getting their cousins and shit, and they weren't going through the rules of how to get somebody in the crew. So for my crew, you can only get we couldn't get past 15 people. That was the rule. So no more than 15 people. If somebody wants to join, they have to come and start going to the parties with us. And if somebody stops going to our party, that's how one gets out, one gets in.
Okay.
But this fool was just getting his cousins, everybody in. No initiation, just family members. So these people started their own crew and shit. But anyways, my little brother didn't want to run it because of that. He didn't want to be in my crew, so he joined TOK. And what happened was that the leader of TOK at the time, Renz, he just wanted to make money. And I remember when we were throwing parties together, that's why I didn't join his crew. He wanted me to join his crew, and I was like, nah, I'm going to start my own, because he wanted to sell ecstasy, coke, and all that shit. And for me, it was like, yo, we're just going to have a good time. I just want to have a good time and get pussy. You know what I mean? That's my idea.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it was.
A good time.
That's what it was.
When I came back from the military and I went to the first party that I went to, it was everybody just doing drugs. It was like fucking, people just...
Yeah, it was just like little pots of fucking everybody doing their own shit.
Doing their own thing. It was like, it's not even a fucking party. So anyways, I called, I know there was like 3 different crews that were throwing parties at the time when I came back from the military.
Yeah.
And I called them and I was like, hey, man, if you guys want to throw parties, do your thing, but don't count on us. I don't want you to hit up my little brother. He TOK or whatever section he's in charge of, because TOK broke up into like North County, South County, and then San Diego and shit. Yeah. I was like, I don't hit up my brother and shit for those parties. And we threw one party together. We call it 3 Kings. My little brother, myself, and Renz. We broke off from our party crews. We started 3 Kings. We did 2 parties, and after that, we're like, no more parties and shit. And Renz ended up getting deported. My brother went to jail for a little bit for drugs and shit. And then I wasn't throwing parties anymore.
Damn, so your brother went to jail? Shit.
Yeah, my little brother. He got caught with pills and shit.
How long?
I think like a month and a half or 2 months, because it was when California was
doing the whole thing with the
taking down those charges for drugs and shit, making it decriminalizing and shit.
Well, I remember when we first were doing like pills, like they were like, it was like a life sentence.
Yeah,
like, that shit was like, if you get caught with like
so what happened,
small amount of ecstasy.
I think it was 15 or 20 pills.
Yeah,
it was like really bad.
Yeah.
So what happened was since that got decriminalized, he paid good money for a lawyer. He got out and he wasn't born here, so the immigration took over. And since he has kids born here, he's married. I did military. My sister's military. My brother's military.
Okay.
It helped out to get his papers, and right now he's kind of in the process because it's only been 5 years. Damn. So what they're telling them is California might see it as decriminalized, but the United States might not.
Yeah.
So if he goes to like Ciudad Juarez, they might be like, well, we don't care what California says. You're going to jail and shit. Yeah. So right now he's kind of staying on the low and quiet. He's got his visa to work and shit. In California. Yeah. So that's the process he's in. But that's why he stopped throwing party shit too.
Okay.
And they were the big ones. TOK was the big ones. You know, they were doing their own thing. And when I came back and broke that off, it was like little by little it started kind of dying off and shit.
Yeah.
And that was my thing, was that I wanted to keep going with the whole party scene, but the right way. Have good parties, have a good time. And then my crew, West Coast Certified, they started breaking into houses and shit. And that's when it came out on the news and shit.
Yep.
I called, one of my girls, Juicy, and her boyfriend was the one that was kind of breaking into people's houses and shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we never did that shit. We would call people, be like, yo, you got a house. We'll give you $300. I think we paid him $300 and shit. Yeah. And that's why we kept pretty good parties.
And that's the thing about it. Like, I mean, that's when it started to jump off. Like, like once you start, like I said, like once you start, like, getting cocky with it, you're like, fuck it, I can just break into any house, I can do whatever I want. Like, I remember I went to one in Fallbrook and it was like fucking like pitch black. The house was like no electricity. We would like run generators and like fucking you have like a bitch overdosing in like the bathtub, and you have like fucking furniture getting fucked up in one room, and it's just like, damn, like
it's just a place for people to do drugs.
Yeah, it's like it started becoming like a crack house type of thing. You know what I mean? Like like it was like a party. Like. But then, like, I remember towards the end, like, people weren't even really dancing with each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the beginning, I remember it was, like, all about, like, like, the whole party crew was, like, dancing.
That I'm telling you they call us nasty. It goes into a scene where everybody's fucking dancing.
Yeah, everybody's fucking twerking and fucking every wall, every fucking side of the room. Bro. And that was, like, the beginning. That was, like, the good days. Like, it was just, like, drink, like, you just had a keg. Like, maybe you probably smells like somebody smoking weed. Randomly. But it wasn't, like, randomly, like, but it wasn't like, I think it was the everybody's doing the fucking the dust off. I remember the dust off, bro, like the dust off. Yeah, like, dude, all the what is it called, the drugs, like fucking kind of like, what is it called when they lead you to other drugs, or fucking
gateway
drugs and shit, bro. Like, fuck, I was just like, so it's just. It got into that shit, and like at the end of the day, like, I mean, I just remember going back to kickbacks, and it was just drugs. It was just like all just, it's either somebody doing ecstasy, somebody doing fucking, coke, somebody doing, pills or whatever's, and then it just kind of started getting weird. It's just like, just a dark room with just people playing music. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it did kind of. That's crazy. I never thought about it like that. That is so weird.
That's what happened, bro.
But I mean, I think that's why it kind of just started to break off. You know, that's why, because that vision was lost. You know what I mean? It was lost in between.
And then the homie from my crew got killed, Eric Rios.
Oh yeah. And that was at my party and shit. Remember?
Oh no, shit. I was in Alabama at that time. I got called. They called me when it happened. But
Eric Rios, that's the one that got stabbed in San Marcos, right?
I think so.
San Marcos off of Rancho?
From what I hear, there was a fight going on. He tried to stop it, and then they stabbed him and shit.
Yeah, bro. That was insane, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know, bro. Was he? I thought he was from SAP.
Well, he was West Coast certified.
But he went to SAP. Yeah. Okay.
With Blast is the one.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit happened, bro. Like, I didn't even know, bro. Like, you know, like, these people were like kind of gang member-ish. They were tagging crews. So, like, you know, like
the whole thing for my crew. That's exactly what it was. It was that a lot of my members were related to gang members.
Yeah.
And what we were trying to do is we were trying to be cool with every gang, so that we could throw parties
in every hood,
and everybody would be cool with it. And that's how we threw parties in fucking Diablo's territory a couple of times.
Yeah,
we threw parties in fucking Carlsbad, right in the hood of Carlsbad.
Okay.
That's when my boy got shot in the eye too and shit. I grew up in Encinitas, so I would always invite Encinitas. You know, that's my people and shit. So my people came with the shirts, flagging Encinitas shirts, and Carlsbad was the main rival and shit. And they got shot. So, you know, shit like that started happening.
Yeah, stuff like that. And it stopped being fun, bro. Like, like that night's gonna be like unforgettable for me. Like, bro, like I saw the homie just die right in front of me.
Right.
Like, they tried to pick him up and they tried to take him outside. They couldn't, bro. Like, they fucking. Like, I got jumped that day too. Like, I got jumped. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get stabbed, bro.
Yeah,
like, I should have, like, because the other fool that was stabbing people, bro, he was stabbing people as they were leaving too, bro.
No shit.
So, like, that fool went on like a fucking like on a
stabbing streak.
Yeah, like, bro. Like, I don't know.
Fuck?
Like, I don't know. Like, there's like a lot of things that came out of there that said like, oh, that guy was like, he was harassing girls or he was talking to the wrong girls, and then the gangsters were just like, leave him alone, homie, and this and that.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe like that fool talked back or something or whatever's or whatnot. You know, right. Next thing you know is like this fool's fucking like bleeding out over here on the bathroom, bro. Like, there's blood everywhere on the doors, on the fucking ground, bro. There's like fucking blood everywhere, bro.
Oh shit.
And fucking, I'm like, hey, everybody, get the fuck out. Everybody needs to get the fuck out. So I got on the microphone. It was like 3 a.m, almost like 2. I think me and the house owner were like, dude, it's going to be 3, bro. This is going to be a good party, bro. Like, we're going to kill it right now, bro.
Right.
And like, en lo que dijimos eso, bro, like, shit happened, bro. Fuck. Like, en lo que dijimos eso, bro, we're like, dude, 30 more minutes, bro, we should be good, bro. We'll start calling it quits. En lo que dijimos eso, bam. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, and I got on the mic. I was like, get the fuck out, da da da. And then like, I see all these fools like just turn on me.
Right.
Like, fool, like straight like movie style, bro. Like movie style, bro. Like, they all turn at me and they're like, get him. And they fucking start fucking me up, bro. And I'm like, where the fuck's my homie? Like, you know, and then like fucking like my homie was there, this big old buff guy and shit. And like, he was like, I was trying to get him off of you, Nasty, I swear. You know, he was like, I was fucking launching motherfuckers. Right. Like, my turntables were on the ground, bro. My fucking computer was on the ground, bro. Like they were all trying to help the guy fucking go outside, bro. They were all trying to take him to the hospital, bro.
This is the first time I hear the story because all they told me was, you know, the homie got stabbed. And I was like, how the fuck? Like, what happened?
Bro, yeah, they tried to carry him outside, bro. They got him to the driveway, bro. And then when they got him to the driveway, that's when the cops arrived, bro. And then the guy, they covered him up, like, practically as soon as he
they say it's better to get shot than stabbed because, you know, at least the bullet stays in there and you don't bleed out. But when you get stabbed...
bro, it's just open wounds, bro. And then whoever, like, I don't know how many times he got stabbed, bro. And it was just crazy. I was just like,
some crazy
damn.
Shit. R.I.P. to the homie Eric, bro. That's
yeah,
crazy shit.
And that was like that was my like, from there I just went down. Like, I didn't, like, my parents fucking moved me out.
Oh, I bet, bro. That's right there.
Like,
shit.
They fucking, like, the cops wanted to talk to me. Like, I gave my side of the story.
Right.
Because all my equipment's in there, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I? Like, the cops got, like, the cops fucking started to, you know, like, you know, they surrounded the whole house. They fucking, like, yellow taped it, bro. Like, nobody could get in, like, until the next day, bro. I remember I stayed there till like 6 a.m. with the homie waiting outside to see the cops. And then, like, the ambulance took the guy, like, the kid or whatever, is like around maybe like in the morning, I think. The kid stayed there for like a good 4 or 5 hours on the driveway, bro. While the cops were trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
So it's like, you know, imagine all these fucking kids. Nobody wants to talk. Everybody's fucking, obviously it's like whatever, like game related. I don't fucking know. Like, I didn't even know like what the fuck was going on. Like, I was like, for me, I was like, shit, I think I shouldn't have stopped the party or You know what I mean? I just thought they were fucking
right.
Like I just thought they were fighting. You know what I mean? Like shit would break out. Like people would fight, bro. But like
it wouldn't get to that point.
Yeah, once people like got into like the whole fucking just stabbing and just doing shit like that, bro, it was just like damn.
And you know what? A lot. Well, I don't know if it had to do with like TOK, but TOK was gating gang members for that reason. Because they wanted to be bigger and have more people and shit. But
but see, like you can't control people like that, bro. You know, like you can't. You can't. You know, at first, you know, like when it was just like it was like a sisterhood, a brotherhood. You know, like it was like the homie, and then like the homie sister, and then like we're all just chilling and fucking got each other's back and shit. You know, and that's how it was.
Yeah.
But then once you start bringing in everybody else that wanted to party, you know, because it was like I think it was like if we don't let them in, then these fools are gonna come and fuck up our party anyways. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, us being, but you know, but people, but the streets and like the way that the streets work and the way that business works, the way that people in the industry, people that are just regular everyday life, like, you know, the people from the streets, they don't give a fuck about you. They're like, fuck this fool. This was a chump. Like, we're gonna fuck.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I don't care who you are.
So I mean, and that's kind of like the mentality that took down like the whole party scene. I think when once the gangsters started getting in and shit, and I was like, damn.
Some crazy shit, man. Well, we'll talk about the in and outs and shit, bro. But yeah, bro, fuck yeah, bro. This is what it do, bro. This is what we do. I like it.
Yeah, man. So fuck it.